Finished. My own custom spray paint, my own internals. It's finally finished. It is time. I understand. Now that this is finished, I can go in peace. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Macro Tactical back at you with another video today. I hope you guys enjoyed that little intro skit. I might start trying that out. But here we got it. My Airsoft FN Featherweight m249 is finally finished with all the internals. This is not an internal run through. I will talk about some of it, but this video will be covering the topic of, is the FN Featherweight m249 by Cybergun actually worth it? Let's figure it out. Let's get to the video. So all in all, yes, it is a great gun. It is phenomenal for the price and a great starting LMG, and it is super easy to move on from. Now this is just a kind of spare gearbox I had lying around. I was thinking about using this gearbox, but I did not. It is just a standard version 2 gearbox, so it is not that, I believe, version 4, sorry, not version 4, version 3. I'll put up somewhere if I'm wrong and throw up. I was way off. I have no idea what this version is. I could not find it, so, yeah. Picture up there, that is standard for most of the LMGs. Now, they are better, they are beefier, but they are a little bit harder to, not maintain necessarily, but they are harder to upgrade. But this bad boy comes with a version 2 gearbox, and it was super simple for me to upgrade. Now, I did actually follow a video of parts, and I'll put a giant list up of everything that is in right now. And I believe Fusa Gaming, Fusa Gaming, I followed his featherweight build, link in the description for that. Followed that through and through. I did have a few things I came across. Mainly my shim job. My shimming was really hard to figure out. It was a little bit difficult, mainly because I've never done it before and I was beginning. But all that, out of the box, it's a good gun. I don't say great for a specific reason, as the range is awful and the stock hop-up unit is pretty bad. I ran into a lot of misfeeding issues, just like how my words misfed. Ha! Yeah, humor. Hey. Down at Battle Hack was mainly when it happened, because I was running it for such a continuous long time. I have found out mid caps are the best for feeding consistently. I do have this though. I have been using this some, and it feeds perfectly fine with that. Yeah, out of the box, it just had bad range. That was really the only bad thing about it, and how the hop-up was movable. My very first upgrade in this was the bull gear hop-up, which I can actually show you here with the quick barrel release. Come on out, please. Oh, because I'm hitting the door. I mean, I'm hitting the, well, technically this is an old door, yeah. I am hitting the table. So with that quick chain spring system, sorry, not spring system, barrel system. So you can see here I got a hop-up, and I also have a Lambda Defense Series 5 tight bore inner barrel. I do have that thrown on there. This tension spring is stock. I found that it's perfectly fine. I did not need a different one. That is, it's good. It's all good there. Those were the first upgrades I did put on in this. And actually, let me talk about the bull gear hop-up a little bit. Honestly, you do not need to do what I did. You can run this, everything else stock, and just use a good hop-up unit and a good inner barrel. The hop-up unit was really complicated. I got it like in August, like a year and a half ago or something, like 2 years ago maybe, I think. And got it from Bull Gear, got it shipped here, and excuse me. Now, hop-up units, if you're not familiar, are kind of supposed to come deconstructed like a Lego set, and you're supposed to build it. This did not. This came completely constructed, which I would have been completely fine with if it came with the tool necessary to take it apart. Yeah, it did not. It did not. So I actually had to go around and I bought one of these. Actually, there was actually a pack of 3 that I bought. Very useful still, but again, it's like $17 a pack of 3. Did not work. I then actually had to go get a micro tool set, which you've seen on my camera before. I'm not gonna really go grab it out of my Milson pack, but I had to go buy one of those. Again, all useful in their own ways, but still, it was kind of annoying having to spend extra money when it didn't even say that. And the packaging was kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. It was just a poly bag. That's that. The internals, I have a set of HSS S8 SHS 13:1 ratio high-speed gears, and then also not a new piston. I was going to put a new piston in. I think it's good, but piston head and a few other things. But the whole reason why what I wanted to accomplish with this build was, in all honesty, just better range and better fire rate. Now, honestly, how do I want to word this? LMGs aren't supposed to have super high fast fire rates. You know, my MP5 hits I think 40 RPS, but of course that is an SSG build that I did do. This is also an SSG build, but it's not, you know, that high of an SSG build. This hits 30, 32, 33, somewhere there. I don't have a chronograph, so I can't exactly fully test it. But I did come across one thing. The feeding block is really, really bad on that. I might end up buying a new one just to replace it because it broke on me. I was trying to fit it in. I did force it in a little bit, just trying to make sure it was tight and compact. Well, I say compact, tight in, and it just completely snapped off. So I just have to jerry-rig, just press my thumb in, and I'll find some glue somewhere, glue it in. But it was just really annoying to see that break so easily and so it be such a needed part for the gun to work. Was not part of the misfeeding issue. That was just the old hop-up. Honestly, yeah, it's a good gun, especially if you want to get into airsoft LMGs. Perfect starter and also highly upgradable. Like I said before, you can really do whatever you want with this. But honestly, it is a good gun. It is a good gun, especially for its price range. You know, you can go both ways with it. You could HPA kit it. I've seen those been done. Do what I did. Do AEG kits. One AEG gearbox build. And there's not much more to say besides it is just a good gun. The cons though, like I said, when you get this gun, just know you're shooting within 30 to 40 yards. It really maxes out of that 40-yard range. Now, of course, that's not like a that's not a laser. You know, lasering you could hit much farther, but it really turns into a kind of like a shotgun birdshot type spread. What in the world is that? Is that my spit? I don't even know what that was. I saw it on the camera though. Birdshot type spread. On the playback, the range and accuracy was really bad. I was able to. Now it did the machine gun job. The LMG job is to suppress fire, and it did that well. But I want more accuracy with my suppressive fire. I want the actual chance to hit an enemy and hit a target or two while doing the suppressive fire job for someone else to move up. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be a relatively short video. Just kind of me talking about the gun itself, and it was kind of my fault. I did go into with delusions of grandeur, being like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be a crazy range gun. It wasn't. I built it out to be a much higher range gun. Again, for $325, you're getting what you paid for. That again, that's airsoft. If you spend $150 on a gun, you're getting $150 of expectation. I know the A&K Mark 46 is insane, especially like just stock builds. You can hit people up to 60 yards. Again, that's $510. You're buying that that quality, that $510 quality. And honestly, I think this has almost $500 in it of gear, of things, of upgrades. So again, it's pretty there. It's pretty out there. And I say budget. I know there are a lot of guns that are way under that budget. I know way higher than that budget. Possibly a new video coming soon. I may or may not be getting an HPA Mark 46. Secondhand. Again, that is for the people who actually stay this far into the video. If you left way early and you're like, oh yeah, it's a good gun, I'm dipping. What are you doing? Like, well, this is for the real ones out there. This is for the real ones that stay there. I'm hopefully getting a HPA Mark 46. But guys, I hope that did the video. Good lord, I am super rusty. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and join the Discord. Link in the description down below. Whew, it has been fun and it's been real and it's been a really fun ride, learning how to shim, learning how gearboxes work, and really learning how to LMG. See you guys in the next one.